here we are on the last of our evaluating functions section of Unit 3, Day 3 notes. So here we are looking at this parabola. This is a function. It passes the vertical line test. It is a function. And so I want to find out what is x when the f of x equals 4. So when my output equals 4. Here's 4. You can see I have an output of 4 in two different locations. Okay, so if x is 3, then my output, my f of x is 4, right? If x is 3, my output is 4, but also if x is -1, I can see that my output, if I plug in -1, my output is going to be 4. And so I can say that x could equal either one of those things, right? It can equal 3 or -1. Okay? If I want to find the f of -1, I know that my input equals -1 there. So if I know input is -1, oh, look at that, my output is 4. We already knew that one, right? If I know that my input is 2, right here, x is 2, I'm going to move on up until I hit my graph right there at 1. The output equals 1. And if I need to find what is x when the output is 0, so on my y-axis, I need my y-axis to have 0. So what would x be? Find x when f of x equals 0. This is the f of x equals 0, and so I dot over, and I can see that x had to equal 1. If x equals 1, the f of x is 0, right? So x equals 1 here. That ordered pair would be 1, 0. So when I plug in 1, my output is 0. And then finally find the f of 0. So what is my output if my input is 0? If input is 0, I have an output of 1. Okay, that would be the ordered pair. Input is 0 and output is 1. As opposed to the one above it, which we had an input of 1 and our output was 0. All right, so our next video we'll talk about composite functions.